Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Man, today we heard some interesting news about the Iraqi dinar. Is the Vietnam dong right behind them? There certainly is some possibilities. We're going to show you something here, something that looks interesting enough that should help the Vietnam dong increase in value. Hey folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings in their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right, gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. So with the possibility of the Iraqi dinar changing their rate and we might come out ahead, who knows, there's no promises. We saw that Sauder said that their goal is to raise the value of the Iraqi dinar to the international level. What that means, who knows? We will find out. But something's going on with the Vietnam dong as well. So if we do benefit from what's going on with these currencies, I highly encourage you guys to invest into more gold and silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. And you guys know I have this alternative website that I encourage you guys to go to. We will have some shows on there that I think you'll be impressed with. All right, so let's go back into Vietnam and take a look at a couple of things. We already know that Vietnam in 2020 was kicking butt, but somehow, some way in 2021, it has gotten ravished by the coronavirus. The top 10 ICT firms account for 61% of the country's ICT sector. Nice. As many as 76 information, communication, and technology firms honored in the top 10 leading ICT companies in Vietnam in 2021 have a revenue of, and these are Vietnam dollars, 186.6 trillion, which comes out to 8 billion in US dollars, according to nearly 61% of the whole industry. The information was revealed at a ceremony in honor of the firms held in Hanoi on Saturday. Launched by the Vietnam Software and IT Service Association in April, the awards received 194 nominations in 18 sectors from 167 businesses, increasing 14% and 67% in terms of the numbers of nominations and business respectively over the last year. So again, this is a good area, ICT, for them to develop. There's a lot of money to be made there, and you can see a lot of countries are definitely trying to push us into the whole new digital world and a digital age. Congrats to Vietnam in that area. Vietnam seems to be on quite a streak here as far as markets are concerned. With them dealing with the RONA, it's crazy to see their markets doing well, kind of like ours is. But the difference is Vietnam isn't as closed as the United States is. Markets extend rallies. Vietnam index inches closer to 1,400 points. Yeah, that's crazy considering we're up in the 33,000? They're happy when they just get to 1,400. Shares climbed higher on Monday as investor sentiment improved, supporting pillar stocks. So on the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange, the market benchmark for the index jumped 21.36 points, or 1.56% to 1,394.09 points. The index extended its rally after raising 2.8% last week and inches closer to the threshold of 1,400 points. There was a positive 221 stocks climbing, while 188 stocks slid. The liquidity was higher than the last session, of which over 762.3 million shares were traded on the Southern Bourse, worth nearly 22.8 trillion or 1 billion in US dollars. The trading volume rose 26.6% over the last trading session. So the stock market, slowly but surely, is continuing to go up. This is a good sign for the economy of Vietnam. This is, as a currency holder, this is what we want to see. We want to see their markets continue to improve. We like these types of signs. signs that the economy is doing well, despite the fact that they were in lockdown for, I guess it was a good 3, almost 4 months. So having said that, though, Vietnam reports 3,619 new cases of the RONA, bringing their total to 843,281, which is crazy because I think, if I remember right, they only had like 200 cases or maybe 2,000 cases all of 2020. So talk about an increase in RONA cases. It's crazy how that stuff gets around, doesn't it? I guess it just depends on when you're sending your labs to get tested, that's for sure. Vietnam reported 3,619 new cases on Monday, including 3,617 locally transmitted and 2 imported, according to the country's Minister of Health. Most of the community cases were detected in southern localities, including 1,527 in Ho Chi Minh City, 499 in Dong Nam Province, and 446 in Bang Dong Province. Good Lord, I can't say those 100 times if I try to real quick. So, look at, they're still dealing with the coronavirus. That doesn't sound like too many cases, but keep in mind that their population is a little bit on the low side. So percentage-wise, it might have a bigger sounding effect than it does on paper. Now, this little booger here, right here, is very interesting in what I was talking about. Vietnam treasuries buy $150 million in first-time public offering. The spot foreign currency offering is a new implementation which has just been approved by the Prime Minister to actively purchase foreign currencies from banks for foreign currency payments of the state budget. The government said in a statement Vietnam was labeled a currency manipulator by the administration of former President Trump last year. But in April, the Treasury Department dropped that designation. It goes on to say the state treasury of Vietnam bought $150 million in the spot market through a public offering for the first time. The government said on Saturday, with the money to be pumped into the market early next week, the spot foreign currency offering is a new implementation which has just been approved by the Prime Minister to actively purchase foreign currencies from the banks for foreign currency payments of the state budget, the government said in a statement. And it goes on to repeat itself, saying that, hey, Trump had labeled them a currency manipulator. Down here it says, Vietnam said it had never intervened in the currency market to gain an unfair trade advantage. In the first offering, the Treasury bought dollars from 30 commercial banks with bids selected from low to high, the statement said. On Friday, Vietnam Dong traded at 22,770 per US dollar. So why is this important? Well, if they continue to increase their foreign asset holdings, that also strengthens the Vietnam Dong's, their currency rate. Again, one of the things you want to have is a foreign currency asset, or you want to have a buildup of foreign currency assets. That's part of strengthening up your currency. So the fact now that there's a public offering for this allows the government to buy currencies on the open market. Nice. So now they're going to start building up their own foreign currency reserves. Which, if you think about what they're doing here, because it seems to me we're seeing that a lot of countries are buying up different foreign currencies and they are adding them to their assets. So if we're going to 100% digital currency, I'm curious to see what they're going to do with those dollars. This could be just them removing them off the market, making it look like they're putting it to the assets, just so they can have less currency out there in the open market. Who knows? But this is a good move for Vietnam. It's a good move for helping strengthen the Vietnam Dong. Again, the more foreign currency assets they hold, the stronger the currency they have is, and it starts to increase in value. I think people are starting to really prepare for the possibility of the dollar crash. Their currency could rise up significantly if it crashes really hard. Who knows? We will see. But I thought this article was interesting to read. That's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.